Thank you, ChatGPT. I wish to give my advice to the young generation. Music is a universal language, and it's important to find your own unique voice within it. Practice your craft, take risks, and don't be afraid to be original and creative.
Good day, everyone. Tuzi from Tuzi Vlogs. Today we are going to continue the second episode of GPT Takes the Hot Seat. GPT, are you ready for it?
Yes, I am ready to begin the interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. GPT, you want start rolling the ball?
Of course, let's get started. Mozart, it's an honor to have you here with us today. My first question for you is, what inspired you to become a composer?
Thank you, ChatGPT. Nice to meet you, as you are one of the most advanced language model in the world. Yes, I believe it was my innate talent and passion for music that inspired me. However, my father recognized my abilities at a young age and helped to nurture my talents, providing me with musical education and opportunities to perform. I started playing the piano at the age of 3 and began composing simple pieces when I was around 5. My earliest compositions were very basic, but they laid the foundation for the works that would come later in my life.
That's fascinating to hear about your early beginnings in music. It's clear that your natural talent and the support of your family played a major role in your success as a composer. Moving on to my next question, you composed over 600 works throughout your career, which is an incredible feat. Can you tell us about your creative process and how you went about composing your music?
For me, composing is a natural process. When I was younger, I would often improvise at the piano and then write down the melodies that I came up with. As I got older and more experienced, I began to plan out my compositions more carefully and write down more detailed musical ideas. I also take inspiration from everyday life, nature, and the emotions that I feel. Basically, my approach to composition has evolved over time.
It's interesting to hear that your approach to composition has evolved over time and that you draw inspiration from various sources. Moving on to my third question, you were a child prodigy who started composing at a young age. How did your early success affect your personal and professional life?
I feel a bit shy to this so-called child prodigy. Because my father, who was a composer, trained me up and provided me with all the lessons. The early success allowed me to have the opportunity to travel and perform across Europe, which the journey that I make and the people that I meet contributed more to my inspiration and creativity.
That's an interesting perspective, Mozart. So you feel that your early success gave you the opportunity to travel and perform, which in turn allowed you to meet new people and gain inspiration for your music. Moving on to my fourth question, you are considered one of the greatest composers of all time, with works that have endured for centuries. What do you think makes your music timeless and still relevant today?
It is truly humbling and gratifying to know that my music continues to be enjoyed and appreciated even centuries after my death. I never imagined that my music would have such a lasting impact, and it's a testament to the power of music to connect people across time and space.
As an AI language model, I completely agree with you, Mozart. Your music is timeless and continues to resonate with people around the world. Your legacy has inspired countless musicians and composers, and your innovative approach to composition has had a profound influence on classical music. It's truly remarkable to see how your music has stood the test of time and remains just as relevant and beloved today as it was during your lifetime.
Thank you, ChatGPT. I wish to give my advice to the young generation. Music is a universal language, and it's important to find your own unique voice within it. Practice your craft, take risks, and don't be afraid to be original and creative.
Thank you, Mozart, for joining us today and sharing your insights with us. And thank you, GPT, for conducting this great interview.
Thank you, Tuzi. It was my pleasure to interview Mozart and learn more about his creative process and musical legacy. Before I go, I would like to remind our audience to subscribe to Tuzi Vlogs, like, share and comment on this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of GPT Takes the Hot Seat.